back here live on our stage at Call of Duty XP, and our Call of Duty coverage just keeps on going. Now, we're going to have a look at Elite. Now, I know that we've actually showed this in the past before. We actually had a demo on the spot. That was the web interface. Now we're going to take a look at how Elite works on an Xbox 360, courtesy of Noah and Jason from Activision. Guys, thanks for dropping by.
No problem.
So actually, before we jump into the demo real quickly here, you guys unveiled last night what the premium subscription is going to entail for Call of Duty Elite. I know that's been a big question mark in a lot of people's heads for a while. Can you just give us the quick rundown of what they're going to get?
Yeah, so the big focus for us was getting Elite into the game for MW3, and the premium subscription is about getting you the content. So what we unveiled is for $49.99, you get all the DLC content for MW3 for the entire year. It's yours to own. Every single month there'll be a content drop too. So if you want to buy the map packs a la carte, that's totally cool, but if you want content every month, you got to be a premium subscriber. And the content's not just maps, it's like Spec Ops missions, it's new game modes, it's a lot of good stuff. On the Elite side, being premium also gets you like upgraded competitions. Like if you want to win a Jeep, you have to be a premium subscriber.
Okay.
Other than that, there's a lot of free stuff for everyone.
Cool, all right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Elite on Xbox 360. Go ahead and just take it away, Jason, run us through, and Noah, tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so the goal here was to build something specifically for the console. Like we want you to be able to enjoy Elite on kind of whatever screen you're looking at it on. So here we're looking at my career summary in the Elite console app. You can see on the left side there, we have Career, Connect, Compete, and Improve, and those are like the 4 pillars of Elite. And right here, we're looking at the career summary of one of the guys on the floor at COD XP, like MW3XP524. You can see he's at level 30, how many hours he's played in the different game modes, his win percentage, his kill death ratio. Like all this data, which would normally be too deep to get into in the game, is kind of available at your fingertips. Now we've headed over here to recent matches. You can see there's a timeline at the top. We can actually go through every match that's been played recently and get the stats of what happened. Who won, who lost. And here we are on a heat map of a match that occurred on Dome. It was a Capture the Flag match. And we changed it to my kills and deaths. So the green dots are my kills, the red dots are my deaths, and I can actually step through the match like moment by moment on the timeline and understand exactly what happened. Like it's really cool getting that kind of feedback back on the game, so you can say, hey, I'm an assault rifle player, maybe I should stop getting shot in corners, or maybe I should go for open spaces. In this particular match, this guy seemed to die a lot in kind of a narrow little underground tunnel, and in the central area near where the flag was. So maybe you should have thought about switching it up to a submachine gun. That's kind of the feedback loop we're hoping to evolve with Call of Duty Elite. Some other stuff you can do is, of course, look at the scoreboard, understand exactly what happened in the match. Hopefully, make a connection with one of those other players. One of the things we announced with Modern Warfare 3 is that you're going to be able to get clans in the game or get groups in the game. So right here in the app, you could see, hey, I like the Lakers, I'm from New York, that guy is too, like let's establish that connection or let's establish that rivalry. If that guy was in my clan, I could get him into a clan match, get him on my clan list, right there from this screen. So it's really about a more deeply connected world. Should we scroll over to a different part? So you can go back up to 30 days worth of matches. We're going to actually head over to Improve now. So Improve is where we keep lots of great data so you can get better at the game, a place to get started. We were just playing a match on Dome. You can see some of the 5 maps we're playing at COD XP listed here. And you can take a look at any map, super high res, super detailed, zoom in exactly what's going on. And for the different game modes, you can even see where are the spawn points, where are the capture points, where do you have to hold in domination. You can get that level of detail. Also inside of Improve, we've got weapons, equipments. Improve is really like an awesome manual for multiplayer. There's no manual for multiplayer, and we tried to give that to people.
Right.
So for any weapon, you can see an overview of how awesome is the weapon, where does the weapon come from, what are some tips to use it, and what are the next steps on progression. Now we've had to list a lot of things in this app as classified because we're just not revealing all the weapons today.
Okay.
But these are all the weapons that are being shown on the show floor right now. And inside Improve, you can trade tips back and forth. Like you can see what weapons your friends like, or see what weapons your stats are better with. So, it's a really great guideline into how to get better at multiplayer.
Nice.
Some of the stuff we're not showing today, as Jason just goes through the rest of Improve, is Connect and Compete. So Connect is where you're going to link up with your groups and your clans, and Compete's where you're going to take it to the next level for tournaments and competitions, and we'll be showing that more in the future. But as you guys can see from Improve here, every single perk we're showing on the show floor, every single stat, it's all available inside Improve, so you can just get at all that knowledge you need right there from your couch without having to leave the game. Going through the kill streaks over here, what's really nice is it's not just the overview, you can actually see your stats using it. So if you want to know, I need a few more kills with the Predator missile to level up to the next challenge, that's also available right there. But we're really excited about it. Both PS3 and 360 will support the console app, and it's a great way to have access to Elite, without having to, go to your PC or go to your mobile device.
Oh. Now, all this stuff that we're seeing here, is this available with the free account?
Totally free.
Yeah.
We really don't want to lock anyone out. Now, if you're a premium subscriber and you go to the Compete section, you're going to see there's more competition for you and bigger prizes, and I think people get that. But we wanted to make sure you can see all your stats, all your heat maps, you can get all the guys in your group, your clan, all in for free. Because it's got to be a Big Tent. We want everyone playing Call of Duty, we want everyone inside of Elite.
Cool. Now, during that keynote before, they mentioned some of the ways that you can actually sort of integrate Elite with the game in some unexpected ways, like custom match types you can actually upload and share via Elite, right?
Totally. We're hoping custom match types become this new sort of thing that people want to tweet out to their friends,
right,
or share, or rate up or rate down. And if a friend has a really cool custom match, you can copy it to your playlist, or you can grab bowling's favorite custom match and play that and see how that is, and kind of drive this new type of gameplay with the community. We think that's pretty cool.
Can you talk about your own experience, working on Elite, just taking this giant mountain of information and making sure that it's user-friendly, it doesn't overwhelm players, and you're not just dropping 2 tons of Excel spreadsheets on them?
Totally. I mean, we learned by doing it. If you can head over to the career section, what we learned is that you need that kind of feedback on your performance to enhance how the game's going, but you don't want an Excel spreadsheet, right? So Elite was about having this beautiful big back end we've had for years with Call of Duty and letting players have access to it. Some simple stuff here, like seeing your KD ratio, or in your recent matches, seeing if you're trending up and down, are the big lessons. Players want to know, am I getting better lately? And then the other part of it was making that apply to competition. So, Compete is not about necessarily getting in a match with 8 players and seeing who's the best guy. It's about how do I get my KD ratio up, or how do I get the most headshots in 24 hours? We do a ton of testing, and we do a ton of user feedback to kind of see what metaphors are working and what aren't. In general, it's about really cool pictures, a lot of detailed access to the numbers, and trying to make the experience right for the device it's on. For the console, lots of big buttons, easy ways to get at the information.
Right. On
the PC, lots of really detailed charts and graphs, and on mobile, it's your stats to go.
Interesting. Now,
so that was a pretty intense match. People were living and dying all over the place. What's really cool is as we start advancing the heat map concept forward, we're even going to let you step through the match, moment by moment with any user's perspective, and kind of replay the match virtually and digitally, or frankly look at video of the match if you've uploaded video of it already.
Were you guys spying on that press play session last night, pulling the data from people?
Some of these might be matches from there. We even use this heat map tool internally to detect cheating. That's how we keep competition honest and fair.
Interesting.
So if we've got a guy who's on the leaderboard and he's going to win a Call of Duty Jeep, but he's got 10,000 more kills than anyone else,
right,
the first thing we do is pull up the heat map and see, was he killing the same guys over and over and over? That's a clue that something unsavory might be going on.
Huh. All right.
So it's pretty exciting. The only other things I can think to mention from the keynote is we announced that clans was going to be a very big deal, and right there in MW3, not just in the console app, you'll have your clan list, who in your clan is online or offline, and you'll get to level up your clan both in the app, in the game, by just doing things together, and we think players are going to like that a lot.
Now, I know you touched on this a moment ago, but can you sort of clarify how the premium subscription delivers DLC. They mentioned that it's not quarterly, map packs are actually sort of like split up monthly. How does that work?
So what we used to do is every quarter there'd be a big map pack drop, and you would pay for that, your 15 bucks, and you get 5 maps or what have you. What we're going to do now is when we start releasing DLC, we're going to do a drop every month. And we're aiming for 2 to 3 pieces of content. So maybe a map or 2, a cool new game mode, a Spec Ops mission, and every 3 months we'll wrap that all together, and you can buy that a la carte if you're not interested in the premium subscription. But what was really cool, I'm not one of the business guys,
right.
But what was cool is that when people do the math of 50 bucks for all the DLC, or 60 if you bought it individually, hopefully that's an easy decision. And if they don't want the premium subscription, come in, there's plenty of Elite for free for everyone. So internally, we really felt like it was the right decision. It was like, give the community the content if they want the content, and make it an easy decision so we get everyone inside.
Cool. Anything else from the console app that you think bears mentioning while we've got you here? I
think we're going to have more to come with Connect and Compete. I think the key thing for Compete is every night you're going to be able to check out what's new and what's going on. Are we giving away a Jeep? Are we giving away some Oakley bags? Stuff like that. That's really the focus.
Cool. And actually, real quick, while we've still got you in the chair, you've got a little bit of a surprise right here.
So we're showing this for the first time ever. I'll see if I can get up on it. You hold it up.
Yeah, I'll hold it up.
So
we've got it back on yours.
So that is our mobile. This is an alpha of our mobile build, which will be on Android and iOS in November. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna click here and we'll just try and do this live. You can see I got my player card right here. I can see what was happening in my recent matches. I can pull up. I can pull up my heat map and see exactly what happened. And the idea with the mobile app is that you and your friends can get together and understand what happened last night, arrange a match with their clan, what am I competing in, what's the tournament, and this is all free for everyone, in November with the game, because we want to get the whole Call of Duty audience, connected and helping each other out and socializing.
Nice.
So this is a first ever build of the mobile app, and we'll have more to show in the future on this.
Nice, and during that presentation earlier, there you go, a little bit of look at the interface there.
Yeah. I'm having to do this kind of backwards. There you go.
It's tricky not actually looking at it.
You can even see right here the trending data. You can see it's trending up over time. So we're trying to bubble up the statistics. You're on your way to work and you're like, how did I do last night? Right. It's right there, ready to go.
And you can actually customize your loadouts on here, and then it
Oh man, you were paying attention.
I was. That's one thing that grabbed me.
I'm sorry, that's the big announcement. You're actually going to be able to change your loadouts right here, and then hit push to game, and then when you boot up the game, your loadout's right there, ready for you, ready to go. You guys saw the announcement about strike packages.
Yeah.
Loadouts are getting even more crazy and even more advanced. So it's going to be really cool to be on the go and just change your loadout, and right at the bottom you'll see, push to game. You hit the button, and then bam, it's right there in the game for you.
Instead of frantically trying to switch between matches.
Totally.
Yeah.
We want you using this, on the way to work, wherever you are.
Right.
And then get home and play some more Call of Duty.
Cool. All right. Well, Noah, thanks a lot for dropping by. Jason, thanks for taking the wheel on the demo there.